Hey everyone, it's Don with Don's Field of Dreams Cards. It is Wednesday afternoon here, and Wednesdays were typically the day that Mike and George and I would record our video for the 50s, 60s, and 70s series. And this is the first week that I don't have that to do, so I'm definitely having withdrawal. I haven't talked to those guys, but I assume if they haven't already, maybe tonight they're making their 80s video um, for George's channel. So if you get a chance, not even sure when it's up, but go to George's channel, Diamond Yard Sports Cards, and take a look at it. And I had a blast making those videos on Bench Clear Media, Mike's podcast, and I think it's worth your while to go watch them if you're into vintage. And I'm not saying that because I was on it. Obviously, I was probably the weakest link on there, but great cards and great guys. And if you like vintage, it's enjoyable. And also, before I show some of the things, I just got to tell people, if you get a chance, go watch John Wade Boggs' new video. It's if he had $100,000, what 100 cards would he buy? And I must have watched that video 6 straight times. It was just so cool to see all these great cards and to see if I had any of them. And I did have some of them, so it was kind of neat to see that. And I think he's hoping that other people make some videos. He didn't come right out and say it, but encouraging people to make some videos or make your list, which I'm kind of playing around with. He did his post-war. I think I'm going to do pre and post-war for mine. But man, it just makes you drool when you see some of the cards when you start researching it. But today was a big Musial day for me. I got 3 Musial items, and then I got an item I got the other day and one other card today. So this card only took 5 weeks to get to me. I didn't send it off to get graded. I didn't buy it from ComC. The guy supposedly sent it somewhere else, and by mistake, and then it got back. But when I finally said I'm canceling this order on eBay, I got it 3 days later. But hey, I got it, so that's awesome. So that's the 1954 Richie Ashburn, and getting really close to finishing my 54 Hall of Fame run. Didn't set out to complete that set, but when I went through my cards when we were doing the 50s episode, I realized that I didn't need that many more to finish it, so I picked a few of them up. And I was watching, and I honestly don't remember who it was, their video, and it was kind of asking if you've ever been influenced by YouTube on buying some things, and I have been quite a bit. I've seen things that I never knew about. I've been influenced. I was always about the grade, and now I'm about the card, and that's come from watching guys get great cards on YouTube, thinking outside the box, zigging and zagging. So I'm going to show you 2 things today that I got because fellow YouTubers brought it up to me. And the first is this 1972 Kellogg's Honus Wagner. And Mike, baseball collector, had mentioned this in our last 70s video, and they're inexpensive. I'm not going to go for the whole set, but I bought this Honus Wagner, and then I won an auction for Pie Trainer and John McGraw, and I think I got one of those for $10 and one for 11. This one was shipping, I think was 20, but something different, kind of cool cards, inexpensive Hall of Famers. So I was excited to get those. Picked up so these next 3 Musial things, like I said, they're a little different than what I normally buy, but I've been talking to Jake Ticket Leprechaun, or whatever the hell he's called now. I always mess it up. Jake makes fun of me. I think it's Legends Live Forever. Down the road, I want to buy a Stan Musial autograph baseball, and he was giving me a lot of help. And also Alex Bowman 53 was giving me a lot of help, which I'm going to mention him later. And would tell me all about PSA grading on autographs and JSA. And saw this great photo of Stan Musial, and got this for $30. You know, if he was still alive, I'm sure it would cost more to go get it autographed. And then there's the JSA certificate, and I looked up, they had told me I didn't know about looking up the code and going online getting it. So I'm going to get this maybe matted and framed someday. So something different, but just for that price, absolutely love it. And I found this card, and it's from 1971, and I typically like to get cards from their playing days, and it's a Stan Musial, but this card is still 50 years old, and it's a 1971 Allstate Insurance Stan Musial. So I'd never seen these before. Just thought it was really cool, something unique, different for the collection. So it's got a nice back. It's off-center, left to right, but I just haven't seen any others except for this one. So, it's still a 50-year-old card. To me, it looks great. And, I just like adding all kinds of cool stuff to the collection. So the last piece I'm going to show, again, this was saying, do YouTubers influence you? And got an email maybe a week ago from Alex Bowman53 and said, hey, I saw this on eBay. I think it would be really cool if it was matte and framed. It would look really good in your collection. Ended up winning it for like $9 plus shipping on eBay. And he brought it to my attention. I wouldn't probably have even seen it, but it's this fantastic ad for Rawlings with Stan Musial on it for baseball gloves. And definitely going to get this matted and framed and hang it up. So if it hadn't been for Alex, I would not have known about this. So I really appreciate him thinking about me and shooting me a text and say, hey, check this out. And there's other guys that do that as well. Obviously don't always buy what they send me, but you get to know each other and each other's videos, and you kind of know what they like or maybe be interested in. So I've done it as well. Send it to people. Hey, did you see this? Maybe you like it. So definitely been influenced by YouTubers on here, and just wanted to show some different unique stuff that I picked up. So as always, guys, appreciate you watching my videos, and I'll talk to you soon.